Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Dometic Showground here in Hilton. My name's Steve, as you all know by now, and today we're going to take you a walk around our latest caravan in stock, which is a two-berth Swift Eccles 480. It's a 2019 model, so it's got the sort of nicer graphics down the side, and it's absolutely stunning inside. So we'll start off walking around the outside as we normally do, and then we'll head on in when we get back round to the other side of the door. So it is a 6.66 metre van, and it comes in at a max towing weight of 1384, so it's relatively light for what it is. So you'll find that there's quite a lot of cars that will tow it. So going down the passenger side first, so on the outside, features that you've got: exterior barbecue point, so there's no messing around with having to get your gas bottles out of the front locker, which I'll show you in a minute. You can just plug in and go. So once you've got your awning on and you're dining out, you're all good. External locker storage, so if you look in there you can see that there's a decent amount of space, and that little sergeant box is an alarm, so it does come with an alarm as standard as well. Slightly tinted glass, so it is a little bit of privacy. You get a motor mover on this one as well, which is the Power Touch Evolution motor mover, and some fancy flash alloy wheels. Habitation door, which will go in a short while, and an LED awning light. Round to the back. Oh, I'm getting attacked by flies. You've got the two-lay awning fixtures, so you can fit an awning fixtures. What am I talking about? Bike rack fixtures. So you can fit a bike rack to the back and probably get away with a couple of bikes on there, although not electric bikes. Round to the driver's side now, and you can see that there is a window for your toilet area. This is where your toilet cassette will go and your chemical. For those of you that are in the know, the further away these are, the bigger your fridge and freezer is going to be. So you can see it's a good size fridge and freezer, which we'll see on the inside. Again, privacy windows to this side, and then this is just your leisure battery locker with your electrical hookup, and then that is your water intake. Again, for those of you that are caravanning, have been caravanning, or have read up on your caravanning, Aldi heating, so it is the wet central heating system rather than the blown air heating system that you sometimes see. And then if we just come round finally at the front and lift this up, nice big gas locker where you've got storage to either side of your gas bottles, and you can fit two gas bottles in there, so one to use and one spare, so you'll never run out. So we'll close that off and then we'll follow around here. So Wendy's normally the camera lady, and we've got Trini today, so if the camera's a bit dodgy, that's why. So on the door before we go in, you've got a habitation door fly screen, so you can have your door open, have your fly screen across, and not worry that you're going to get some creatures crawling in. And then before we go in, you've got a bit of storage just there. I do love storage, me. So head on inside, and we'll start this side and then work our way back. So nice long bench seats, as you can see. They are 6-foot bench seats, and then you can slide across from here to go all the way back to then form a double bed. So it'll come slide out from there, and then that's the size of your double bed. So it's a nice decent sized double. You've got a drawer there, and they've even left the Alco Secure wheel lock, and then an occasional table that will come out there. So if you didn't want to put your table up and you're happy with that, you can do that. 230 volt power socket and a couple of 12 volt USB there as well. A nice big skylight with nice air, and I really like on the Swifts, especially the newer Swifts, the decor, because I think it's quite modern. You know, it's not going to age, and it just looks lovely. Loads of overhead locker storage. And then in, I think it's one of these. Let's have a look. So this one isn't fitted with a radio like the traditional car radio, but it's got your radio module, which does FM, DAB radio, and then you can also put an auxiliary in as well. So if you wanted to plug an iPod or your phone via your headphone socket, you can. So it's all up to date and modern. Onto the kitchen. Loads of worktop space, so you can lift that up to create a bit more room, and it's nice and modern with the styling. You get a good size sink, and then 3 gas hobs and an electric hot plate, so you can keep your gravy warm. Separate grill, separate oven, And again, lots of overhead storage space for your pots and pans and your plates. Microwave that will work when you're hooked up, so microwaves don't work unless you're on a 230 volt hookup. And then on this side, if you wanted to, more storage space. But here is where you've got your TV connections, so you'll have a freestanding television on here that you can watch when you're in your dining area, and then you can put that away and utilise the space, as I said, for more things that you wanted to put on there if you're cooking, or if you've got your wine out and your beer out, or soft drinks. It's all good. More storage in here. So we're not shy on what we've got. And one thing I didn't point out, so obviously that outside locker that I showed you, you can access it from there. So you've got all that side where you can access it, and then you can also access this one from this side as well. And this also has a solar panel fitted to it, which I think is in that cupboard there. So you see that flashing away, so that's your solar panel that will just send a charge to your leisure battery. More room up there. And then a decent sized fridge with a good freezer box that's just up there as well. So there's loads of room for a 6.6 metre van. And then finally into the large washroom and shower area. So it is a separate shower on that side, and that is also cleverly where they've hidden your freestanding table, which is just there. So you can close that and keep that nice and hidden out of the way. And then this side you've got your toilet area and your washroom with more storage underneath there, and then hidden away in the corner, if I can open it, is your wardrobe. So that one's not playing, but that's fine. So in there is your wardrobe space, and you've also got your Aldi wet heating sort of water tank in there as well. But I think a separate shower is just great, because it means that obviously you can have a shower and be separate from your toilet area. So all in all, I hope you'll agree, it's a little bit lovely. Up here is your control panel, and that is where your Aldi heating system is. And then this is obviously a touchscreen LED display or LCD display, where you can access all of your different menus for your lights, turn on your water pump, etc, etc. So yeah, it's a little bit nice decor here. Fly screens to all of your windows that open, and you've also got blinds that slide up the other way, which you can clip together. And I think that's about it. We've covered everything. So I hope you enjoyed the quick tour of this van. And if you are looking for a 2-berth caravan that's got a lot of space and a lot of room in it, but isn't the heaviest in the world and is a decent length for towing, then this could be perfect for you. So if it has ticked your boxes and you would like to see it up close and personal, pick up the phone, give us a ring, make sure it's still available, and then pop on down. Ideally, has to speak to me, Steve, because I'd love to be able to help and show you around it. But if not, and I'm off or I'm not here for whatever reason, one of the sales team will be happy to help. So thanks for watching. I hope it's got you all excited and you want to come and have a proper look. But take care, and I'll speak to you very soon. Ta-da.